Hello, good morning, students.
Good morning, Miss.
How's life today?
I'm good, Miss. How about you?
Okay, I'm pretty good, thank you. Okay, girl, before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Pray begins. Finish. So, do you know about our lesson today?
Is it present perfect tense, Miss?
Yep, that's right. Our lesson today is about present perfect tense. But before we jump to this material, I want to talk about our previous lesson. Okay, let's see whether you still remember it or no. Okay, now I want to give you a question. First, what is the function of present continuous tense?
The function of present continuous tense is for explaining an event that is happening right now.
Okay, very good. Now, the following question. Please mention the formula of present continuous tense and give me an example.
The formula is subject plus to be plus verb ing plus object, and the example is I am reading a book.
Okay, pretty good. Thank you. So, I think you have already understood about our present continuous tense well. Now, let's move on to present perfect tense. Are you ready?
Ready, Miss?
Ready. Okay, good. Firstly, we have to know about the function of present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used for explaining an event that already happened. And also it's used for explaining activities that already happened repeatedly. Okay, for example, I have just eaten. I have had my breakfast. I have done my assignment. And I have visited Bali 3 times. Okay, those are the examples. Any question?
No, Miss. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Okay, now let's move to the formula of present perfect tense. The formula of present perfect tense is subject plus have or has plus past participle plus object. Okay, and you have to remember that have is used for the singular and second person. Those are I and you. Meanwhile, has is used for the third person like he, she, and it. Okay. Then the time signal that commonly used for this tense is already, just, and yet. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, good. Now let's move to the example and let's analyze this sentence. I have already drunk a coffee. I have already drunk a coffee. Okay, I as the subject, then followed by have. Just is the time signal. Drunk is the past participle of drink. A coffee is the object. Okay. Do you want to try?
Yes.
Okay. Now, please give me an example and please analyze the sentence.
How about I have just arrived here?
Okay, right. Now, analyze it, please.
I as the subject followed by have, just is the time signal, arrive is the verb.
Okay, very good. Now, how if we change the sentence become negative?
We
Do you
have
know?
to add not. We have to add not after has or have, Miss.
Okay, good job. It's pretty easy and simple. You just have to add not after have or has. Just that. For example, I have not drunk a coffee yet. She hasn't taken a bath yet. You haven't had your breakfast yet. And so on. Now, I want you to make an example of the negative sentence. Please.
She hasn't studied yet. She as the subject followed by has, studied as the verb, and yet as the times the signal.
Okay, good job. Okay, I think you have already understood about our lesson today. Now, I want to give you some questions. I want to give you some questions and I will give it to you on our WhatsApp group. Okay, and you have to answer these questions by the end of this day. Okay, any question?
No, Miss.
No, okay. So I think that's all for today. Thank you for joining this class. Thank you for joining today's class and see you next week. Okay,
See you,
bye bye.
Miss.